Okay, good morning. Welcome to
MathyMath number 119.
Math number 119. So we were working in a section about solving algebraic expressions today. And you had a problem like this that gave you a little bit of trouble. And the question was about solving for x. So why don't you, I just made up a new one. So why don't you show how you would solve for x in this?
Alright, so I moved the negative 7 to the other side and the 4x to this side.
Okay. Before you write that down, why? Why are you doing that?
Well, so I can get the x's on one side and everything else on another side.
Okay. And before we charge ahead even further, when is that kind of idea going to work? Getting the x's on one side and everything else on the other side?
Well, when you're trying to solve for the variable.
Okay. Is that always how you do it, or can you think of an example where you don't do that?
Well, when you're solving quadratics,
Aha.
you have everything on one side.
Yeah. So getting everything on one side and everything else on the other side sometimes works. Sometimes doesn't. It's more of an art than a total like this always works. So.
Well, in this case, we have two variables and no squares or cubes.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to factor an x out of this side.
Okay. Why did you factor an x out?
Because we want to solve for x. So now I can just divide by this part.
Okay.
So I would get x equals y minus 4 over y plus 7. No, other way around. Y plus 7 over y minus 4.
Okay. Y plus 7 over y minus 4. All right. Good job. Yeah. So it's just sometimes it comes down to just learning a few techniques on how to solve. And this one, what was the most difficult part for you when you were working on this the first time?
Well,
to understand
the factoring.
the factoring out. Yeah. That definitely makes it tricky. Okay. Hey, high five. Good work.